Welcome back. For when you're watching this on catch up, welcome back. Hopefully, we'll migrate feed over onto this one. Animo, you read the title. It is the title. We do mean that. It's a fire sale of up to £10,000 worth of stock. So yeah, great time to be on. Some great bargains to be had. And we got our first person migrated over. Excellent. Already got the invite out there for the boss. And we shall 5 people over now. Catching up nicely. 13 is jumped in now. Come on, come on, come on. One of these hopefully should be in a second. He'll be then hitting my link and he can join the screen. And hopefully I'm no longer sounding like a Dalek. Although, from experience, I'm normally fine unless I have somebody sharing the stream anyway. Hi, Chippy Little Coins, Angela Clover. Hi, David. Let's see whether... firstly, before I put the boss back on, am I clear in sound and vision? I'm not glitchy. Hi, Gary. Can someone confirm whether I'm glitchy and still like a Dalek or whether I'm normal? And we'll see whether I'm still normal when I add the boss on. Fine at the moment, yeah. I think it's always when I have a guest on for some reason.
Could be. It could be, but somehow it's slowing it down. At the moment, you're clear as a bell for me.
Yeah, we'll find out now. Hi, Polly. Hi, GSA Wolf. Hi, Roger. Probably having a port. Will, yeah, I saw your comment there. I missed it. I forgot. See on the flip side. Yeah, that's brilliant. I can't believe I forgot myself. That's terrible. Yeah, so far it all seems to happen. Your sound is still lower than what we like.
Okay. Just bear with me. I'll be back. Logan? Is Logan here?
His sound's lower and my T's lower. I'll have to refill this in a second.
Remind me, I've got to ask him to do an invoice. I've got to do an invoice.
So I'm waiting. Look at my find in here. My fancy.
Over a week overdue.
Huh? One of my 5 a day. Coconut. That's fruit.
He wants 100 padding. Chocolate. Steve's sitting there munching a chocolate bar. Yeah.
No, it's coconut.
Now it's making me fancy.
1 of my 5 a day.
Yeah. So now I'm seeing you eating it. I'm fancying a bit of chocolate.
Susan.
So how about
coconut?
How about a little start off with? Would anybody like some cufflinks for Christmas present? I just had some of these made up, but I ain't got the boxes in time, so there might not be a box for it. We've got box. Let's just say at the moment there's no box. When they come back in, I'll ask. But let's just say at the moment there's no box. I thought there were boxes, to be honest. But anyway, how about we'll start off with this. So you've got a Paddington at the Cathedral.
The Tower.
Difficult, isn't it, to get it right? There we are. All right, so Paddington at the Cathedral.
Tower of London.
Oh, Paddington God. At the Tower.
You just showed.
Paddington at the Tower, as Steve quite rightly said. Plus This is going towards wages, right? I'm going to do a little auction, maybe. And if you win, you pay straight online, bank to bank. Not money in the bank, but so there is. And the backs of them quite nice as well. Like they're all the better backs than we had before. Anyway,
looking good.
so that's your Britannia 2019. That's two pairs. Oh, how about now? Of course, remember them Britannias. You wear a pair of these. No one in the world's got these. There's only me stupid enough to put them on cufflinks. And then in this one, which is really nice, again, see the back of the that bit there. Nice, better quality. Peter Rabbit 2019 on that one. I don't even know what cufflinks there are here. Kelly got a load done. So that's Peter Rabbit 2019. So you've got 3 pairs of cufflinks there. So do you reckon that's worth a bit of 50 quid for the 3 sets? All 3 sets, 50 quid. Didn't even know exactly what there was there. Is there one of you that would punch in a bid of 50 quid for that can pay by bank transfer? That's the 3 sets. 2 of which non-release. So seriously, wear cufflinks. Just to get us going while we wait for a few people to come in. Paddington at the Tower. Paddington at the Cathedral. Sherlock Holmes. Boy Scouts. Britannia. Any bids? Nobody bids? GSA Wolf coins. Ian, did John get my email about the coins? I don't know. I don't even know who you are. I'm going to guess that would be a Gary. Have you had any emails from somebody named Wolf? I imagine it would be Gary Wolf. Gary Saber. I don't know. I don't know, mate. You have to give me a bit more than that to go on. Sorry. You can even choose which 3 pairs you have. How's that? Out of all the ones I've got here, I'll just tell you the names and you can pick 3. Yeah, no, I haven't got a clue. So, there you go on here. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. What cufflinks are they? As I've got the Frankenstein ones from you. Okay, so they are. There's various ones here. If somebody wants to punch in a bid of 50 quid, you can. I'll read them off, and you can pick which 3 you want. I have absolutely no problem with you choosing whichever 3 you want. But if you've had some cufflinks off us, and you know they're good, and they feel great when you wear them. So get in there with a serious bargain while you've got the opportunity.
Gordon Allen, I can't remember. It's GSA Wolf.
Ah, Gordon. No, Gordon Allen. He normally comes in. Yeah, no, that's not Gordon, because Gordon's a different user. He has his own name in his username. That's a different person.
That's one of the coincidences in it that Gordon Allen's email address is gsawolf@hotmail.com.
Oh, maybe it is Gordon then, just on a different name. Is that you, Gordon? That's where I might have got confused. Haha. Unless I'm thinking of two different Gordons. But anyway, you got an email.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I haven't got any emails. I've done them all.
You've done them all. You're up to date with the emails. Oh, he's up to date with the emails. So anything he's received, he's answered. Check your inbox.
Here we are, Ian.
Ah, yes, got that email, Gordon. Got that email, and I'm working on it. My issue is the fact that it's so close to Christmas, and I've got the funeral for a week next week. That's my only issue. But I'm working on it. But as for your question of what you want doing, no problem. I will do that for you. Definitely.
So you got it, have you? You seem to know what the chat was.
I've got your email on my desk. See, once again, Ian didn't look at what's in front of him. It's on my desk for me to look at. So yes, in answer to the question, Gordon, we've got your email. Got it. There. Right then, I'm going to move on to something else. So, any 3 pairs of cufflinks out of this lot here that's just been done, 50 quid. Anybody want to punch up a bid for that? Should we do this the old-fashioned way then? 45 quid. Somebody put a bid up for that. I want to put the chat on. I can't see bugger all. Yeah, I remember which one. I know you are now, Gordon. I just got confused with the... Oh, Yarn Gifts, what's that? You've changed your username, that's why. That's why. I reckon it's because you've changed your username. Got ya, got ya, got ya. Okay, we have a bid of 45 quid. And whoever wins this can choose from what I've got here of what they've got. So now, have we got Lou on by any chance? Is the gorgeous Lou on?
I thought she was our mod god today.
No worries, Angela. Well, you can use points on buying the cufflinks anyway off the site. So, I mean, you can use points to buy them. So I'll just wait to see if Lou's there, because then we can do a countdown, which will be cool. Meanwhile, Lorna, seeing as you're the one who's bid so far, and we've now got a countdown going on, which is great. So I'm going to go across, and then when you finish with this, I need you to just pay us by bank transfer. You don't need to do anything on the site and all of that. Just go straight over to, you've got our details anyway, haven't you? So just go straight over and send the money over by bank account once you've won, whoever wins. All right, so I'm going to read out some names, and feel free to make a note on a bit of paper or something of the ones that you want. So we've got the Britannia 2019. We have the Peter Rabbit 2019. Paddington at the Tower 2019. Paddington at the Cathedral 2019. Winning bid is £45 with Lorna. We're looking for a bid above that. Tanya. Sherlock Holmes. I think that's 19 as well, isn't it? Sherlock Holmes. Peter Rabbit. Sherlock Holmes. Roger Bannister. Another rare one. Non-release coin. Tower. Tanya. Boy Scouts. Tower. Come on, you bandits. Get your wallets out. Don't make me get relentless. In a minute, I'll get the big guns out. See? We're going to get another bid? Or is Lorna going to get another bargain of the century? Cathedral. So we're nearly there. And the bidding at the moment is with Lorna. Lorna's winning the bid, 50 quid. 45 quid, I mean. She's winning it. Postage included. But you got about 7 designs to choose from. Going once, 45 quid. Going once, going twice. 45 quid. Going another time. And bloody well gone, I reckon. Oh, you get to do the Facebook comments as well. Sold to Lorna for 45 quid. Okay, Lorna, my darling, which 3 would you like? Absolutely.
Oh,
got a bargain there. True bandit. Go on.
On screen.
On screen.
Comment.
Okay. Do you want to do it through admin? Have you not got our bank details? With the bank details, it goes in there instantly. With the admin, it goes through like 3 days later. That's all. So if you're able to, it's better by an instant bank transfer if you can. If you can't, well, okay, I'll go for the admin. And then that'll be 50 quid towards next week's. Because it will come in probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So. And I'm happy with 45. What you bid, Lorna? I'm happy with that. Oh, yeah. Well done. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. How did you know? You've been taking mind reading classes? One parcel. I don't know. Yeah, it's Kelly that I would go to and ask for the price though. 150p to Hong Kong, Kelly. Can you give us a quick price in a minute?
150p?
Yeah.
I don't know the weight.
Well, 8 grams each.
I say there's a bit of weight.
Quickly though.
Yeah.
Oh, are they in change set of packages?
No. No, they'll be loose. I reckon it'll be about 20 quid.
It's fine, I can have a look on our
It's
website.
well zone stream, I think it comes under. So we are looking at.
Right, that's it.
Ian, I've got an £20 bag of 2000. Well done, Angela.
Hey, you alright? Yeah, very late. What, this one? This time of year, yeah, this time of year, and
Oh.
yeah.
No, I haven't, but if someone sends me email now, I will do that. Okay, thank you, Lorna, very much. Yeah, have you got Lorna's email? Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, she said if you send her an email, she'll do it straight away. That's why I said if you got Lorna's email. No, Lorna James. Yeah, well done, Angela. Stay on for the auction. You can pick them for me, Ian. Really? Okay. Well, all right. I think that one. That one. And you've got to have that one. You've got to have that one. And I think that is really beautiful design for a coupling.
Is that Lorna Marie?
Ian?
Lorna Marie, is that?
Monk, would he?
Yeah.
You're not sending out goods, are you?
And that one. Sorry, mate?
I said Bob Monk wouldn't believe what the postman just brought me, would he?
Oh, have you just got a parcel?
You're not sending out goods to people, are you?
Yeah, is this one of the parcels
Yeah,
that I don't
just got a
send people,
t-shirt.
is it, Steve? Okay, so thank you, Lorna.
No,
If you go
just
and do that, John's emailing you with the details, and I'll get this.
This wasn't an envelope from you, was it? Ian?
Yeah?
This wasn't an envelope from you, was it?
No,
It couldn't have been. You don't send stuff out, do you?
Exactly. When you get a minute, could you do a label for Lorna James?
And another bit of silver for my collection. Oh, Chippy's got your yellow one today. Excellent. Well, you know, Angela. Angela got her yellow one today as well, boss.
But that took half an hour. We're going to have to step our game up here. We're going to have to step our game up here.
Hi,
Otherwise,
Jared.
we ain't going to hit the target by 6 o'clock. Got my yellow t-shirt today. Thank you so much, Ian. Love it. Fantastic. Glad you got your t-shirt.
I've got myself a nice bit of silver for my pot.
Back in a minute.
Yellow Hole 2014. Another bit for my silver stacking. Again, got on eBay. I made an offer, which I accepted. So, including the postage, that cost me £18.50 for 28.28 grams of fine silver. And then 9. I don't know why they do the year of. You know, I've got a year of the pig, year of the horse, got a few of the year ofs now. Gordon, just showing you emails, nothing from G. No, Gordon, I think what they meant was John has printed your and put it on Ian's desk for Ian to personally deal with. Ian hasn't got around to checking the top of his desk yet. He has physically got it, so he will be addressing it. But when he comes back on screen, I'll highlight your question and he can accordingly answer it. Oh, every time I go to hit show question, it scrolls around and check. Nope, probably got her shirt today as well. Got a white now. I got that green one. What is this? I know I'm going to look like one of the Teletubbies. What was it? Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. I had kids of that age. So either Tinky Winky or Dipsy. Because Lala is yellow and Poe is red. But lime green, couldn't resist.
Fantastic.
I like all greens.
Text them right now.
Probably why I call my daughter Emerald. Hey, Ian's wearing that as well. Ian?
Just one sec.
Will's a pig, a year old.
Yes, please.
I've been a pig 30 years, but no longer. Dipsy, there they go. Will knows them all. Yeah, Tinky Winky, Dipsy. Yeah, purple, green,
100.
yellow, and red. I had a kid of that age. Everyone knows the cartoons when they haven't force watched the kids.
Okay.
My kids were old enough or young enough to, so I could have been watching Rick and Morty instead.
Yeah, I've just got my email, but nothing from. Oh yeah, no, I've got the email here printed out on my desk, Gordon. So it is for my attention, and I will do that for you.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know how quickly I'll be able to do it, but I will be able to do that for you. So they come exactly as you're asking me to do it. Excuse me
You
a second.
get the
Hello,
purple one, Judith. Purple's the colour of fibromyalgia, so, well, the colour associated with people with fibromyalgia, so I like me purple as well as a result. Yeah, Angela, you're definitely Lala.
And the CEO of the company, okay? So, Mr. Ian, the reason for my phone call is my mentor is open one position due to our recent huge success. He's willing to take one person on and educate them and show them how they can take the financial market into their benefit.
That's wonderful, but I'm a little bit too busy, so I don't want the job. Thanks ever so much. Honestly.
Love it.
What are you going to do?
Well, at least they didn't think you'd been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault.
Hello, Ian speaking.
This is the beauty of why I'm calling you, is that you don't have to spend much time on it, but it can be beneficial for you. You're a smart man, I know you'll understand, okay? So basically, how the financial market...
Arrange these words off you.
Yeah, no, I've got somebody telling me, why don't you just switch it off? And I said, I did, but you just called me back. I just switched you off once and you called me back again. You know. Yeah, because you don't want to listen. You just hang up by instinct. Hear me out. I'm not telling against me. I'm not here to take something from you. I'm here to give you something. All right. We'll use it as a teaching tool. Is that you don't have to waste too much time on it, but it can be beneficial for you. Okay? Yeah, I see. And all you need is internet connection to speak with someone who has 20 years of experience, who's willing to show you how people are using the financial
see your radio
to make a profit. Okay?
I see.
Tell me what you have to lose there.
I have a lot of money to lose in that respect. It's not something I want. You're selling something I don't really want. I mean,
I never mentioned money, Mr. Ian. I'm not interested in your money.
So it's free.
To my senior, to an expert who's willing to explain what's going on the financial market.
That's fantastic. So it's free.
Yes, it's free. For you to get to speak with my senior doesn't cost you nothing, okay?
Right.
And I even, like I told you, to get this, all we need is the internet connection. You're going to check out our Academy webpage. There, you're going to just put your simple information in, so my senior person that is open and close it, and I get you to speak to my expert. And he's going to explain everything. It doesn't cost you a cent, okay?
Yes, but...
Does that sound good?
Not really, no. Because you're wanting me to do something I don't want to do. I don't want to go onto a web page. I don't want to speak to your boss. I don't want to speak to the person higher up. I don't even want to speak to you. I don't want to speak to anybody from your company. I don't want to buy what you're selling. I'm not interested. I don't care if it's free.
But I'm not telling anything. I see that you had a bad experience, and That's why you generalize the whole population right now.
Well, like I say, I don't
Ian?
want it, even if it's free. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want to talk to you. I keep asking.
Ian?
My time, which I can't get back. Yeah.
Ian? He doesn't want to sell you anything. He wants to gain access to your Wi-Fi so he can screw your computer.
Regardless of what you do with them, and you do not want to take it. You tell me, you as a businessman, I can do by yourself.
But I don't want it. Anyway, listen, I have to go. Thanks very much for your call. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello, Ian speaking. Yes. Ah, hello. Just bear with me 1 second. Gotta go. Back in a bit. I'm on a phone.
Okay. I think Ian was missing the point there. The bloke didn't want to sell him a single thing and wouldn't have tried to sell him a single thing. What they would have done is accessed his computer, and then they'd have whipped everything off there, all the financial documents. They'd have potentially done all sorts of chaos. That's why one of the most common scammers now is saying there's something wrong with your router, because they want to gain access to your router. They want remote control of your computer. They can do all sorts of stuff then, or they can just block your computer from you, so you can't access any of your information unless you pay them a ransom. Ridiculous, but they try it. I listen to the router ones on a regular basis. I go yes to everything all the way through, and then I point out to them that I don't have a computer, which they dislike immensely. They all assume I know he's playing with them, but he's playing a different game. He should play their own game with them. He was far too rude. He was polite. I think a lot of people are quite rude instead of polite. Bless you, by the way, darling. You didn't tighten the keys in there, yeah? Oh, bless you. Yeah, he's got some issues right now, so give him some space, yeah? Yeah, just give him some space. Try not to annoy him. I always tell him not to annoy you, but now will be a good time for you to annoy him as well. Yeah. Good. Hopefully, yeah. Right, well, like, oh, 27 watches now. That's a lot. Amazing how many. Oh, 29. Oh, looks like it flitters away. Amazing how many extra watches you can get when you use the word fire sale in your title. Right, whilst Ian's answering the telephone and that, he is doing some great auctions and some great offers to be had. Hence, Lorna just getting these 3 sets of cufflinks, all beautifully made, for 45. There are some auctions coming up, I assume, from Ian's title. But there's also giveaways if we can sell out any of these raffles. So the raffle sold out. Once we've drawn it, we'll do a giveaway for either a t-shirt, as I've just demonstrated with my Dipsy one, or a mug, or 12 of the infamous badges. I think we need to say no more now. We all know which badges I'm referring to. Yeah, and as Polly's put on there, please make sure you like and share. The more the merrier. I'm not too sure what number we're on. We've well surpassed the 5,000, but that still builds, and it does the old snowball effect. The more we share, all it takes is somebody to come on and have a watch. They could come on and have a watch of Bob Monk being a prat and find it entertaining enough that they want to watch a bit more of the Bob Monk prat show. In which case, they may decide to hit the subscribe, which is all the more the merrier, pushing us up again. I don't know whether that is a reference to you find your postie attractive and you formed a relationship with them, or what, or you may be talking about a badge. I don't know. I don't know. There's too many things I can interpret into there. We'll need to specify that a little bit tighter so we know where we're coming from. Dun, 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 dun. What are we doing? I'm going to go back to looking at the excellent. I'm quite happy with that. It's a nice price. And of course, the old good bit on the bottom of these things, saying £2, which means it's exempt from capital gains tax. But yeah, the horse quite nice. Nice portraital of the horse. I like the way they got a tail swishing like that. Don't often see them in square cases. But hey, I'll just add that to my box of silver. Oh, I'm just got to go for well. Bye, bye. See you when you get back. If I'm still on. It's been a long go. Coin search. When's the next 1p action? Doing 100 right now. Go for the non-magnetic. They're on the first day of the month. I can't imagine though that he's planning to do that on New Year's Day though. So that will be a question that I'll ask, and it'll probably be postponed until a little bit after, possibly the following weekend. Ooh, sorry. Right. 1p auctions, or copper auctions, I suppose we should call them. It seems weird that next year's going to be 2020. Still don't remember how weird it was when we were moving into the millennium. Everyone was talking about the millennium bugs. Now all the computer systems are going to crash. All the scaremongering that went on. Please be the following week. Yeah, non-magnetic. Yeah, non-magnetic. And I believe also included in there will be the 2008 feathers, 2p, and the 2008 portrait. Portcullis 1p. What animal is that animal-wise? It's 2014, I think, is it? The horse. Yeah, 214. Yeah, I like my koala bears and my kangaroos and all that, but I think there's the bog standard Australian bullion coin. God, I can't turn that around. There we go. Really nice kind of way they've done the back, and a nice kangaroo, but I still love the way that I have this saltwater crocodile. I like the way that the crocodile scales almost look like diamonds. It is very well modelled. So I like that baby. And the back is equally nice. The Aussies have got a good way of doing the frosting and stuff on their coins. Quite nice. What are you using animal wise next year? Oh, I don't know. And the follies actually. But now we've got a few of the animals. That's another one of the English ones. This is 2019, the year of the pig. Because of my occupation, for obvious reasons, I thought I'd better get the pig one. Got a big sow there and lots of little suckling piglets. Quite nice. They always do the shiny backs for these though. But I think Australia though, they seem to have it down to fine art, mixing with the frosted and the shiny silver. So their coins are always pretty spectacular and quite good, like 3D effect at times. And again, it's just an ounce of silver. This particular back slightly frosted on the inner and the portrait, shiny on the outer, but nice kangaroo. Sorry, koala bear. I might go for the full set. The only thing that puts me off. Oh, I think one said it'd be the 4th of Jan. There you go then, sorted. Cheers, David. So it looks like the 4th of January, so you've got plenty of time, coin searches, to get these non-magnetics. You've got to bear in mind, though, you can ask Chris Spree, it is sometimes quite pricey to post them, because they soon add up. Being copper weighs a bit more, and the thing is, a bit like bronze, it weighs a lot more than just the steel core with the plating like they do now. And it's all well and good if you're sending in 30 or 40 coins, but if you're just sending in 400 or 500, your post is going to be a little bit pricey as well. But then again, the problem is your post is pricey. If you're sending 4 quids, we're getting something decent for it. Right, animal rights, don't know. I might have to go and collect not the Chinese year of the animals, although Year of the Dragon would be a great one. Being Dragon Lord, I'm going to have to get there. 25. Oh, 550, 300, right. No, that's not too bad. I think you don't know if you're doing a really large quantity, whether it's going to work out cheaper splitting it into separate ones or one big mammoth one. I think if you go past 10 kilos, I think the price goes through the roof. So I suppose in all cases, sucking and see with that. So I'll try and confirm that it's the 4th of Jan for the copper auctions. And yeah, and like I say, in regards to the animals, the Chinese year of the animal, I'm not bothered unless they come out of Year of the Dragon. Then I'm going to have to get that one. But I may go and try and get some of the back issues I'm missing from the Australian animals. The kookaburra is quite nice. The only one I hate on there is they got a gigantic spider. I don't like spiders. So even though I know the coin's made out of silver, just having a picture of a spider on it would probably freak me out. So I think I'll wimp out of having the Australian silver spider coin. But I'm going to have to get a kookaburra, and there's a few others. And yeah, I'm surprised with the saltwater crocodile how much I like that. I thought it'd be quite boring compared, but like the koala, it's fantastic. Cheaper to do it in smaller, if larger than 300 coins, right? Yeah, but I say I know if something, I've sent things before, and as soon as it's gone past, I think 10 kilos, it takes it out of the post office remit full stop nylon. It goes just into parcel force and some form of extra thing, and you pay for the blooming roof. I'm trying to think what I sent that was that heavy, but I know I did it once. I was mortified because I charged what I thought was about right on eBay for the postage, and found out that I should have charged probably about an extra 10-15 quid on top to cover what I was actually spending. So certainly reduced my profit margin somewhat, but such is life. Well, let's get that off the screen as well. That's been there for a while. Forgot about that. Where are we? There we go. Oh, my banner's disappeared as well. Why's that stopped working? Let's do that one. Trying to work it out. Oh, maybe I didn't restart it off once we rebooted. That's probably it. Right, what else we got? Ian answering a phone, and I've just run out of inspiration, which isn't hard for me. I've whacked up another link to StreamYard. If any of you would like to come on and show us any of your coins, or just see what you like and see whether you can put your head over the camera and whether it's going to kill you or not. And if it doesn't, maybe think about possibly doing some CJing yourself at some stage. Always after new people. Not monopoly by any means. If anything, we're desperate for people a lot of the time, particularly after some more females on here as well, which will be good. But if anyone wants to stick their head over and say hello, I don't know. What about you, Polly? You in a pub? I need Ian, Steve. Well, I can message him, Lorna, but if he's on the phone, I can't imagine he's going to be looking at messages popping up. I think we're just going to have to wait until he pops back up onto the screen himself. Bob Monkhouse for CJ. Yeah, exactly. Doodle along again. Not too sure what doodle along is again. Also, it. Sorry, off that. Bit rough still for trying to pint. Oh, bless you. You are a true Polly, aren't you, eh? Other people are just taking to their beds, but no, you there you are. Back at it. Hair the dog, back the dog, neck a pint. What am I doing now? I'm going to quickly check these, and I'm going to see if I can get Ian's attention. One. Boom, 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 boom. After Gordon, just going back up and making sure I haven't missed anybody's comments or anything, any questions. No, that's got as far back as the nuisance phone calls, so can't imagine there's anything earlier than that I've missed. Ooh, I am out of tea though. Tragic. I shall have to rectify that in a moment. Trying to know what we've got here. Oh, that. Paying us in a WhatsApp and John an email. Oh, well, one will get back to you in a few mo's, I hope, Lorna. If not, I've just messaged Ian as well to say that you're after him. Hopefully one of you will get one and get you. Give me a quick few moments. I'm just going off onto a different page. Easy if I had like a split screen. I might have to do that when I upgrade my computer. Yeah, 2 screens. I'm used to 2 screens at work, so having one is quite limited. It's fine unless you've had to. Once you get used to having 2, it seems hard to contemplate life without having 2. But come on. Now this page is sulking. Oh, Labours of Hercules, the Neon Hydra. 5 hours and 8 minutes left. Is already up to 100 quid. There's a pre-order. See, if I listed that, they get 10 quid for that already. Probably more. I was just too tight to give that to eBay. I'll sit on mine, maybe take a little bit less for it, but only end up paying them a quid. That's more my way. I'm just going to quickly update a couple of shipping numbers here. Then I'll be back with you. And actually, in the absence of anything else happening, what I'll do then is I'll probably grab out a bag of, oh God, what's happened there? That's press the wrong button. Grab a 20p's and start having a little play through them. Let's see what I can find. Tracking numbers, there we go. Oh, that's not fair. Sorry, one more to go and more of yours, peeps. Special delivery for this one. Bish, bash. Where we go? Oh, your birthday, is it? Happy birthday. You can have split screen with one PC. How the hell do you do that? Again. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to set it all up with, I don't know, maybe even 3 screens. I don't know. Depends on how much you use them for and how big my CPU is, but definitely going to have more than one screen. And if I split this in half, I'll hardly be able to see out of them then. Under the weather on your happy birthday. I would say how old are you, but most people don't like answering that question. It's amazing. When you're young, you do everything you can to try and look older. When you're older, you do everything you can to try and look younger. There must be that little kind of perfect area in between when you're quite happy to what you look like. You don't want to look older or younger. Just don't know what that period is. Probably 18 to 22 or something. Whereas being like me, I just couldn't give a damn what I look like. Right, has any of you bought any raffle tickets? If you have, come up and let us know. Post, bought some from this. Be proud. Hopefully it'll be contagious. So I want the 30 commemoratives to be drawn so I can see whether my tickets were lucky or not. So that's 15 quid of coinage, even if you just spent it as dosh. Sheet a 30 commemorative 50p. And of course, certain ones, the common ones, you will, but like I say, the NHS and that, you don't often find those now. Everyone's got any questions coin related? Just fire them away. I'll see if I can answer them. but I know it off the top of my head. I have a fair bit of books around me that answers many questions, and if I don't know, and I probably won't even need to look it up, because there'll probably be someone else on there who will know it. I just thought, looked in this one, yeah. Never suffragette in this one. I did, that's alright. Oh, and I put all that. There's a lot in here. I'll cram these out, I think. Book of Windows. Did you get a second Hercules coin? Yep, I got 2 of them. Sorry, 3 of them. The max you can get. I haven't got them yet. They're on order. I'm not too sure when they're getting sent out from, but it didn't take too long from ordering the first ones before they were posted out, so I'm expecting them soonish. They're selling extremely well on eBay. I think cheapest I've seen as a buy now that people have been paying for and actually buying is about £108 or something like that. So yeah, they seem to be selling for more than the first one, the Lion, which I think is only a temporary thing, because go to settings, press screen settings, and then it should say split screen, then press that icon should come up and drag the 2. You need an EF split screen. Oh, that sounds cool as heck. Settings, screen settings, split. So I'm just going to have a little play now. Cheers, Coin Searcher. I had no idea you could do that. I wonder if that works the same when if you have 2 monitors switched on. You do though. When I order my next setup, I'll get the store to do it all for me, I suppose. They can talk me through it. Right, settings. Let's see, screen settings. Okay, dokie. I think Louis says Sasha says, don't I?
Sasha's going here.
Yeah. I believe. So I'm on settings. I'm just trying to find the screen settings there. It's got to be on there, isn't it? Bluetooth, Pinterest mouse. Screen settings. Scale and layout. Oh, setting of multi, fixing screen flickering. It's not to split this screen, not my one, Coin Searcher, but just they have a question, just setting up multiple monitors. Do graphic settings, scaling settings, but can't split the screen on this thing, but it's going to tell me about multiple monitors there. Maybe I open a page about it as a pain. How to add multiple monitors to your Windows 10 PC. Too hard to do box for me right now, particularly when I should be concentrating on here. Should go to the bottom somewhere. Yeah, that's where. shared experiences, systems. The hell's a remote desktop? Oh no, I don't want that. Not a few more on commemorative coins. Do we know how many tickets are left, please? I'll try and find out for you, Polly. I'm not sure, but it's only quite a throw. And oh, display settings. So I shouldn't be doing this. Put my head in a different place. Let's get rid of this settings bar. No idea, but if you bought some, I bought 15. Have we got anyone modding right now? I know we don't have Lou for a bit. Did anyone else take over? Did you take over, Lorna, or Will? Well, then again, if, you know, probably Lorna's trying to get hold of Ian herself, and she's messaged Ian and emailed John. So the only people to tell us is going to be one of those two, or Logan, until they can answer the initial queries from Lorna. We ain't going to find out anything. Hopefully his phone call will be finished in due course and get back onto us. So the screen said, oh, I'm definitely going to try that. Nah, I'm looking forward to upgrading in the new year in January. I've got so much junk and desks and sorts of things. I've got to do a real good tidy up and change it all around, but I'd like to have 2 full-size monitors, I think. I need to split the screen then. I'll monitor 1, monitor 2. Well, just raising a bit of dosh, Ron. We thought that's a good word to use. Ian, I think tongue-in-cheek said, write this down as a title. I think it means we'll get some interest and people will come on. And I'm not anymore. Okay, Lorna. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. We'll have to wait till Ian gets back, Polly. He can call out and John should be able to answer, or Logan. It would be nice to know how many we've got left on each of them, so we know which ones to kind of aim at. I just noticed he didn't pause his screen and go down, even though I could have minimized him. He went full off. Write that back up again when he joins back. So again, I'm just flicking around between something else. I'm just going to look at the British coin raffle section, see what we got knocking about. I'll make a note of them, and then when we find out how many tickets are left on each, keep a rough running total going. GSA off back soon. Okay, Gordon. Between whilst I'm waiting for this thing to upload. I wonder, Alexa, can you play me music to be played?
I can play that on Prime Video, or find it on Fire TV. Which would you like?
Neither. I didn't know.
Here's what I found.
No. Oh, found a soundless silence by the sound of it. Is that by Disturbed or someone like Garfunkel? Right, so we have A to Z, 50p a ticket, 100 tickets. So that's a folder. And we have the com. And a ticket times 100. Walk-in. 150. Just 30 tickets. And 600 prints. And I'm pretty sure he said that these prints some other stuff in with that as well. That's 100 tickets at a $5. Peter Rabbit, raw mint packaged. £1 a ticket. 30 tickets. God, didn't think we still had that. TG BCH Gruff set. £3 a ticket. And we assume that's about 100. Oh, we've got aviation up there as well, people. That's another cracky one. And like I said or alluded to earlier on, the Raw Mint are saying that that one was put into circulation by them, in so much as they released about 650 of them or something ridiculously low like that. An event linked to aviation. So on any list that they produce in the future in regards to this coins or low mint circulation coins, they'll always probably have that one at the top of the list as the lowest ever circulated £2 coin. Bearing in mind there's lots of £2 coins that haven't been circulated at all, which will have lower numbers potentially. As far as they're concerned, that one has been circulated and they'll claim it as such. So there we have it. So that's $175 a ticket, only 30 tickets. That's a good price to win that one. Also have the Gruff and Coin and COA, etc. 40 tickets at $175. Well, like I said, I'll try and find the numbers for all these people's eggs.
Alexa, turn on the second plug.
Alexa, turn on first plug. Alexa, turn on smart plug. Yeah, you can't just say turn on all the plugs. You won't do it. It's a pain in the butt. Gruff. So a lot of them are 175. And don't forget as well, we've also got no post and packing to be paid now on any of these raffles. Another good one down there, bottom right on the first page is 10 mystery A to Z letters. They could be either 2018 or 2019. Bear in mind the price of each of these tickets, each of these A to Zs. That's not bad at all. Right. Times 10 A to Z. They're just £1.25 a ticket. And oh, we still got the 1973 clasped hands. There's 50 of them. There's only 50 tickets. So 50 coins, 50 tickets. £3 a pop. What else do we have on there? People's Act is 20 of them. Let's move on to page 2. Still can't see any comments. I'll be with you in a second, peeps. Just seeing what else we got left up here. Oh yeah. Oh, we got the biggies there now. I forgot about that. We have the one that's 250 quid of Paddington at St Paul's. So that's 500 separate coins, all bagged, sealed from the bank. 100 tickets, 450 each. Now we got the new ones added into there. We got, they're both called John's Raffle, but we're looking at the silver Peter Rabbit 2019. And this is acrylic block and packaging. This is card only, like the 250. That's 100 tickets of 150 each. Surprised they're so cheap, actually. 100 tickets of 150 for what's on offer. And then we got that gold baby as well. Gold Peter Rabbit. £10 times 100. We got a raffle, dinner with Fran and Ian, you and one other. I'll call that one dinner date. 10 times 100. I don't know if he's putting lots of dinner with him, but there seems to be 3 raffles populated there. I will check with him. I can't imagine he's that hungry. I couldn't imagine he'd have 3 up at the same time. Surely you do one, and if that sells out, you do a second. So that may be an error. I will clarify that with him when he gets back. But for now, let me go back off there and get over here and see what comments I've missed out on. Bish bash bosh. Oh, Jack Burton is joined. Good afternoon. Still chucking it down where Louise is. Yeah, well, that's because you're in the northwest. God hates the northwest. That's why Manchester's always raining. Hi Andy. My oceans. Oh, we had someone being not argumentative, being whingy and bleating a bit earlier on. Ian was trying to address the as best he could, but the person wasn't helping themselves, so he got a little bit juvenile for a few minutes. But that person has done a bunk. All right, cheers, bud. Andy's asking Jack how your party was. Good fun. Good, good, good. So woken up by work this morning. Should have been on early. Thought I was on the late. Yeah, happens to us all. Right, up to speed. Double check this. Good almighty. Two wasn't sure what was going on there. Right, hopefully I saw it. So I keep on digressing away, isn't it? Right. Everyone is continuing to say hello to each other. I'm off to quickly go and refill my cup because my mouth is drying up. Stop moving so fast. Right, what have I missed? Somebody just went ding. Who was that? Back of the laptop. You always know when it's getting just past 4 o'clock now, don't you? It's going dark as heck. Sorry, package. What have we got here? Roast chicken and bacon on soft malted brown bread. Yummy scrum. So I got and reduced from Marks and Sparks yesterday. Oh, there he is. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
You're on.
How are we doing?
Not so bad. Just felt packaged myself, so just took it into a Sony.
I'm just in the process of forwarding a load of documents to our solicitors. So I've come on to sort of join you, but I'm sort of doing that. But feel free to ask me anything if you need to.
Okay, is there anyone in the back office who can tell us how many tickets are left on the raffles?
Yeah, I can have a look at that.
Need to know which ones we concentrate on first.
Just bear with me and I will have a look and see what... Is there many people on?
19, but Ron's joined us, and Ron's asking when the fast sale's on. Lol.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That might mean some money wants to spend.
I got caught up with a solicitor, didn't I? And, you know, I think we've got his serious interest. So let's have a fire sale, shall we? How about £1,000 to spend in the stamp section with an opening bid of £100? So you get £1,000 voucher. You can only use it in the stamp section, but £100 starting bid. What do you reckon? Anybody out there that's into stamps?
There's only stamp collectors. We should find out. If anybody was a stamp collector, 10% of £1,000 opening bid, £1,000 to spend anywhere on the site in the stamp section.
What do you reckon? Anyone out there got £100 they want to throw at £1,000 worth of stamps? Even if you consider
no one's popped up with anything yet.
You can make money on that. But only bid if you can send me £100 or send me the winning bid, whatever you bid, if you can send it right now by bank transfer. 20 past. Oh, that can't be right.
What?
My watch says 20 past 4. Well, I thought it was 10 past 4 when I went on the phone. I've been on the phone half an hour.
No, it's 20 past 4.
All right. There we are. Sense. Anyone out there with a beard?
You haven't got any bites yet, boss?
Come on, you tight-ass bandits. What's the matter with you? Need your money today.
I think the problem is, I think they're more into coins than stamps.
Well, no bids at 100 quid. No?
Nope.
Give me a bid at 95 quid then. Someone want to give me a bid at 95 quid? No bids at 95 quid?
No, Ocean's saying she wish she had that much money. Yes, I suppose it's middle of December, so lean on to Crimbo. So.
All right then. 90 quid. Have I got a bid at 90 quid? Do I have a bid of 90 quid? Come on, this is our wages now. Forward. I've got to do all these forwards. No bids at 90 quid? Give me a bid for 85 quid then. Oh.
Even the screen's giving up on him now, so, as he's flicked the privacy kind of slider. Ian, I think there's just no stamp collectors among them. In which case you could do it for a tenner. There's no stamp collectors and they can't be bothered to work it out to resell. What sort of things would you be after, Ron, if you were in the market for potential discounts? Obviously not stamps. Never heard of tumbleweed, Jack? It's like little balls of kind of like, no, dead weeds and stuff that you used to get in like the old westerns. Used to blow through the streets. Just things that used to cling to each other as they formed into like a, what they call tumbleweed, as they bounced along the dusty plains of America back in the old cowboy days. There's also a comedy band, a troupe of actors, stroke comedians, stroke singers, stroke every blooming thing called the Tumbleweeds, which were brilliant when I was a kid. I used to love them. Got old old-fashioned clean fun, the Tumbleweeds. They had people laughing and hysterics without any form of effing or jeffing, which is very different to today's world. Funny enough, I think I've got a DVD of them, which I just borrowed from my mum recently. I saw it in her collection, but God knows what I've done with it. Awesome one. That's it. Oh God, there's a lot of coins and stuff on here. Ow. No, that's a departed, not quite the same. Good news, well done with that. Hello, you're back. It might be the Grumbleweeds, probably, but they probably named after the Tumbleweeds, didn't they? Let's be fair. Yeah, more than Europe. Yeah, I was referring to the fact of the lack of bids in regards to the stamps. I don't think that's really floating anyone's boat. What else was there? It's better enough for coincidence. It's grass, yeah. So everything. No, you might not see any blowing around. You don't hear any bids there. Oh, boss is back. Even if he is upside down and backwards. There we go. Looks like only me and Ron understood that one. Yeah, Sean Stamps. The Great British Coin Hunt is a diverse marketplace. It's got a lot of prints and a lot of stamps. Well, it's currently on offer is a £1,000 voucher to spend on stamps to site, and the opening bid, I think you went to 25, didn't you? Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Brilliant. Sorry, I had to take that. That was my landlord. And I've got issues with tiles getting blown off in the wind and fences coming down, which I've got to be careful of because of Casper.
Yeah, too, right.
So I think this is the last one I need to forward to the solicitor. Which is, did we get a bid, by the way?
We haven't. It's I don't think stamps is any of our bag. Lorna's put on there. It's all been. I'll be obviously links been sorted now.
No. Try again.
Lorna said all paid in regards to the cufflinks.
Thanks, Lorna. All paid with regards to the cufflinks. You got that one for Lorna, didn't you, Logan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorted.
Okay, take it.
She took it. Oh, it's gone tonight, is it?
Yeah.
It's gone tonight, that has, Lorna, so it'll be with you in a couple of days. No.
She took it home to do it.
Oh, joined, whoever she is. Missed most of the recent sale does peak interest. Currently on offer is £1,000 voucher to spend on in the stamp section on the site. Opening bid 85, I think it was down to.
Let's make the opening bid 80 quid then.
So there you go, 80 quid for £1,000 voucher to spend in the stamp section. If anyone is interested.
Just because it starts at 80 quid, don't mean to say it will sell at 80 quid. It's 2008, isn't it?
Could you list? No, we couldn't. We're without all day, G. If you go to the greatbritishcoin.com website, you'll be able to see the stamp section and you'll be able to see what's available.
80 quid for an opening bid. Anybody?
Sean Slater is saying, give you 100.
100? Is that an opening bid of 100 for Sean?
I don't know.
You can start the bid at whatever I just said the bid was, Sean. So if it's lower, or I'm happy to start at 100. Is that what you're saying? You're bidding? Do you like your stamps? I know Sean, he's one of our volunteers, he's a regular. So is that your opening bid, Sean, yeah?
Will's highlighting payments to be made by direct bank transfer, Sean.
Yes, please.
So what am I putting down for the opening bid? 100 he said, or the 80 you said?
Let's just wait for Sean. Well, if Sean's bidding, I'm happy to start him off at 80 quid. Let's give him a tap.
Yeah, he said his friend loves stamps. Hi, Katie. So, Sean, can I confirm that you'd like to open the bidding at £80 and that you're able to pay by direct bank transfer? The conclusion of the auction. If so, I'll start a countdown.
He used it. Before we did it, he then told us. So we then went to pay by admin. And he did. He then renewed us everything. Now, I'm going back and forward to him. Politely. But he's not particularly happy. And the main reason is that it was a Christmas present. Is there anything stopping us getting the Stephen Wind out there, roughing it up, you doing a CLA?
No, we've just got to make a CLA.
Right.
Which will be the next time that Logan's in.
Why have you got any?
No, he's got to make a new one. He's got to literally go on the computer. It'll take him half an hour probably. How long do you reckon it'll take you at Logan to do a new CLA?
10 minutes.
Because you need to sign, date it, and put the number on.
Yeah. And the sheet of paper.
Yeah, can you do that Monday?
Oh, yeah, we can do that Monday.
Yeah, Logan?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, all right, we'll do it Monday.
Yeah,
we'll do it Monday.
okay.
Sean, can you confirm that you're able to pay by bank transfer at the end of the auction and confirm that you'd like to open it at 80? If so, I can then start the countdown as soon as you're confirmed.
Yeah, is that all right with you, Sean?
So we're still on the line.
He might be having connection problems. I think he does sometimes. To be honest.
Yeah, he's not online right now. Could you do the @ and you start off with a few letters? If it doesn't automatically give you the link to put on the name, it means the person's not currently on the stream.
It could have logged him out then. Wait till he comes back.
Should we give him a few minutes?
Yeah.
As Will said, he's probably gone to look at.
Yeah, probably.
Bad time to lose the connection. Oh, did I win? No, we Sean. We wanted you to confirm that you wish to open the bidding pounds and that you're able to pay by bank conclusion of the auction. If you can confirm those things, I'll start the countdown.
Yeah, we were just waiting for you, Sean, to double check with you, mate. I didn't want to just take it and run with it. I wanted to double check with you. $2008 in a 2004 box. What's that all about?
Sean, are you still there? If so, if you could
Is that
confirm for us, please.
Double checking. Well, you can never do things quickly on here because people's connections and one thing and another.
I think his question of did I win indicates that he wants to bid. It's just whether he's able to pay by transfer at the end is a question.
Oh, well, that's all right. No, as long as he's confirming bidding, I know there's no problem with him paying. So,
yeah, did I win means he definitely wanted to bid. So.
Okay, so let's start the auction then. Let's start the countdown.
It's progressed already.
And that's it. And Sean can bag himself a bargain. We'll move on then. Is Lou doing the countdown for us?
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Did you order any more of these sheets, by the way, Logan?
Coffee, tea? No, can't afford them.
Oh.
Tea, please. No sugar.
How are we getting on? What are we down to? What are we down to? What are we down to count-wise?
Number 12.
Number 12. No bids.
Sean just commented that he's making sell them on for a bit more, so
let's come on.
Seems more than happy. The way to do it. Louise, so Facebook can see it too. What's that?
How are we doing?
Just entering the last 5.
Right, while you're doing that, I'm going to take these 3 out there. Get some others. I'll be back in a sec.
When I do countdown, Facebook can see it too. I thought they could. But I thought I could see any comment made by Facebook on my stream. Has someone else been bidding, have they?
Next time I make some of these sets up, I'm going to make a load of cheap and cheerful ones up. God,
Looks like Sean.
Sean's a black cat.
It's a Sunderland supporter.
Thank you, my love.
Put Sunderland till they die.
Has he brought us a bit of luck? Who's gone in? Who's got it?
Yeah, he's won it uncontested.
Right, so you know, well, a couple of things really. He said to me the other day about, which is not a complaint, about something that you were mentioning something about you were expecting an email of some kind or whatever. And anyway, the upshot of that is that you were kind of relying on me to tell you when this email came in, even though it might not be that day.
Yeah.
Which I think is a bit unfair because, like, you've got your folder, you know, you use the password once a day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that. The last message in there that I put in today is the newest one. It's from Ian Durden.
Okay.
Sean, if you can hear me, it's direct transfer bank to bank. It's the desired payment method.
All right. I will start checking that box. I will start making more of an effort to check that box.
It's once a day.
It's once a day. Yeah, I'll just hate going in there because there's loads in there.
Yeah, I know there's loads in there, but a lot of it is probably not.
I need to start deleting. I will. Who won?
Sean did. We're just trying to confirm he's paying the right way by bank to bank, and he's not doing it through admin.
Yeah.
But he seems hit and miss in regards to his ability to be on the stream.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of connection problems. Okay, if you're out there, Sean, just let us know once you've paid that. You've got our bank account details. I'll be handy to see that in there. Oh, put the wrong way around.
You don't need to see mixed newsletters, do you? So
no.
I'll get rid of those for you. The vast majority is to do with the food.
I'll better look tomorrow. Right. So where was we? So Sean's now sorting that out. So let's have a little think. What would you like then? That's the first little bit. What would you like next? Where's them sheets of 50p's gone? There's a load of them there.
Yeah, they're auctioning them off.
Thought they were spare.
No.
Oh.
Still got those, that's why I mean don't be doing that.
Mm-hmm. How about £100 to spend on anything you like? Little small one.
Sean, Ian, I mean, before you get onto that, have a look at the screen.
Oh.
Message on Sean.
Yeah. Have you got Sean's email? Slater. Sean Slater. I do. If you was to do an email, and then start typing. Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Just punch up his message again.
I think a quick phone call to nip it in the bud and prevent it going through admin.
Yeah, please, Sean. I can't send you a text at the minute because I'm using my phone. So what I'll do is John's going to look you up, and he'll fire you off an email now, and he'll give you our bank details just to make sure you got them. I think you've already got them, but just to be on the safe side, we'll just get John to do it now and email you that.
God.
What's up? You can get.
No, I'm really confused by Will. No bank transfer
in the site and
by admin either.
Send him an email from within the site. Remember?
Can it?
Hey. So, £100 to spend on the site. Anything you like. Right. Start me off with £20. Whoops. Who wants to start me off with £20? Anything you like. You don't get this very often.
There we go. This feed keeps on moving about and making it go rubbish. We have a bidding on of £20.
Nice. There we go.
Nice.
Let's count that one down then. There's going to be something significant about this auction. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to this auction. Remember, Ian always does the unexpected. wrong one. Oh no.
Oh, hang on. Just missed that one there, just saw it.
What am I
Should
doing?
I had a little pause before I scroll down? Because I don't get to see this lot.
Oh, we've got 21.
Because A1's been outbid by Sean, who's coming to 21. Let me go back down to where I am. What number am I on now? 14. I have to scroll a bit more often, don't I?
Anybody else? Come on now. Let's have it. Step this way, roll up, roll up. One foot in front of the other, the rest of the body will follow. Come closer, come closer.
Oh my God.
Last 10.
Last 10.
Oh, we got one now in. God, this scroll is a pain in the butt. It does it all in slow motion. Oh, God. Wish you would stop doing that. Wish Dean for my screen.
Don't get emails up.
You sell them on. Therefore, he doesn't know I'm on. He messages me whilst I'm doing a countdown on live stream.
Is there anyone on at 5?
Bless it. Not sure. No. Oh, hang on. We got another one there. Good job. I'm stopping to check. Oh God.
Come on, all you lovely.
Just went to highlight 3. Scrolled, and then I got this one at 25. A1's back in. So there's going to be a few delays here with the trying to highlight the messages. And, oh, for goodness sake, here we go again. I managed to type 8, and now he's moved again.
Don't know about it, mate.
Oh, come on. Done it again. Went to highlight Anthony H to 26 because he scrolled because Sean came back in. Right, let's see what we get on this. Better scroll between each number now.
Every year this one's on, isn't it?
Sean, I have recognised your your past. Oh.
Enjoyed yourself today, Logan? You had fun at work?
Unstable internet connection. Do life. What I didn't want.
Everyone's laughing.
Right now, from what I see, A1, I mean 3 going once.
Going twice. Come on, you tight asses. Get that money up.
Taking me further to type on this blooming thing.
It's so hard to find good condition, clean coins, you know. They're all filthy.
Well,
So
based on not knowing what the hell's going on here, so far it was 31, but I'll confirm once I've done this. Oh, there we go. That's why I put unconsulted question mark, because I thought somebody would jump in between, and they did. It was Sean. Sean jumped in between a 1 and sold at 33.
get in, Sean. Good boy, Sean.
It's only a suggestion, Ian, which you can say no to straight away because you're the boss man. But all I would suggest is that A1 was very close behind the 31.
Well, you see, this is what I'm thinking.
Just food for thought.
Yeah, this is what
Just
I'm
food
thinking.
for thought. That's all.
You know where I said pay attention to this auction? So I'm going to do a little bit of something different. I think you can all agree that at £33, Sean has had himself a nice little deal. Let's face it.
Yeah, he's had it off.
Right? I mean, even if you paid 50 quid for a £100 ticket, you know that if you halve the price of anything on our site, you know that you're getting a bargain.
Hang on, Ian. Hang on. We all know where you're going with this. So does Sean. Look.
So where I'm going with this is, you might have seen this coming. You might get used to me now. So where I'm going with this is, whereas you thought, oh, he's going to do auction after auction after auction, and we'll get one a few quid less or whatever. Just for today, because I want your bank payments, and I'm being honest about the fact that I want your money for the wages for tonight. I can have a bit of breathing space over the weekend, and I'll get a few ideas going for next week. Move on then. But right now, I need to cover 6 o'clock. So anyone else out there that wants one can have a £100 voucher for 33 quid. Simple.
Oh, that's fair. In that case, Sean, don't be worried that you won. Just if A1, if you were only a couple of quid off and you'd like to just move up 2 and get the same voucher, that is the offer that's on the table. You just have to let us know.
So if any of you would like a £100 voucher for 33 quid, say so now, and let's get it done now. If we sell 10 of them, boom, 330 quid, just like that.
And you want this bank back?
I want this for bank transfer straight away, please, everybody, because I need it now.
And this can be spent anywhere on the site, on anything.
Anywhere on the site. Anywhere on the site. He may not get time
I'll have one
tonight. You have one? He may not get time to do it tonight, but he will do it on Monday if he doesn't get it done tonight. So everybody will have their voucher codes Monday. But he will try, but I don't think he will. Now it's 5 o'clock now. So so all these voucher codes will be sorted out for you for Monday and emailed off to you. But yes, you want one, do you, Steve?
I'll have one, yeah, certainly, yeah. That's 67 quid for now, isn't it? So happy with that.
Now let's have. So we've already sold one to Sean. We've now sold one to Steve. That's 2. So who else out there is out there? Who else out there would like one? If we sell 10 of them quite quickly, that is a chunk of the money done.
A1, that's only a couple of quid more than you're already bidding. So it's not even a push, it's more of a kind of inch for you, isn't it?
If you think it's a good price to pay, jump on it. I'm not going to do another £100 voucher, so don't be waiting for me to do another one of those. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but it ain't going to be that. Let's just get a couple of those sold at that price. Boom, one off. No one else is going to get them again.
Yeah, A1 wants one as well, Ian.
A1 is... Oh,
Ian.
Yeah, got ya.
Ian.
Yeah.
A1 UK will have one as well.
Got ya. A1 coins.
He's asking if you could send the bank details.
Yeah,
Is that not displayed on the kind of payment page? If you are, unless you, I've got it up. I've already done it once before, but if you haven't already done it and you're looking at straight bank-to-bank transfer, he's going to need your sort code and your bank account detail.
Are we sending it to Ian or Hannah? I can get John to log into the site. Sean Slater. Steve Fraser's already got our bank details. He doesn't need you to do that.
There we go. I thought I'd put it in a nice little fashion in your normal words, Ian.
What's that?
£100 site-wide voucher for just 33 quid. Who's up for having it off with Ian?
Come on, let's sell 10 of those. I don't know. You can buy more than one. You can buy more than one each. Somebody can buy 10 if they want. There's no end date on them. You can take as long as you like to use them. So if you want to keep them in abeyance and use them later on when we bring package coin back on stock and all that kind of thing, you can. So you could actually play shrewd with this. It's just a question of, it's one of those, that old adage, money goes to money. If you've got the money to lay out for it, you have it right off. All of the different things that we can put out in the future. And if you buy 6, you'll be given a voucher code that you can use 6 times. If you buy 10, you'll get a voucher code you can use 10 times, and it will be specifically written for you, so no one else can use it.
I would normally try and have it off with you more than once, Ian. You know that, even without dinner. But I'm having to hold some stock in abeyance in case I bring out more Hercules nearer to Christmas.
Yeah, everybody's tight for money. I get it. That's why I'm doing the deals that I'm doing, to make people think,
that's why I jumped on one of these.
Deal.
I'm thinking that's 67 extra for the new year for spending.
Yeah.
Who else wants our bank details apart from Sean Slater?
I don't know if it's Ian or Hannah. Is he?
If you don't know.
Is it Ian or Hannah?
A1 Collector saying, I am Ian. Hannah is A1 Coins. So it's Ian.
Ian Bussy.
Ian Bussy. I ain't got him. He ain't coming up.
All right. If you
I'll get his email off.
Yeah. Remember, you don't have to copy his email. You just have to click on it, and you can email him from within the site. He's just emailing you now, Ian.
Ian, I'm just gonna disappear myself for a second so I can quickly make my mind over. All right?
Yeah, that's all right. Stick me on full screen if you want.
TGBCH IanX.UK. Did you know that?
No, but that's probably his website.
TGBCH.
No, the other one. You can have anything at your website. What am I missing? Yeah, that's the domain. No, if you click on it, it'll open up a box for you.
It won't.
Oh, I thought it did.
It opens up the box within Shopify.
Yeah.
Which I'll go and go, what's it called?
Oh, I see. Now I understand your logic.
Right, well,
So, do we have any more takers? Because in a minute when he comes back, we'll move on to St. Kells and that'll be it. So this is your last chance to get yourself some £100 vouchers for 33 quid. You can buy what you like with it. Put a little comment up if you want to be one of the takers or if you want more than one. And then we'll sort it. So you've got one kid again.
well,
Cup of tea.
no.
I did have my other shirt on, then I took it off.
That's all right.
Of course, there's a, if you don't know, there's a silver and a gold proof in a raffle. Cash only for that one because that's John's collection. But you can win that. Win a gold proof for a tenner. 100 tickets. And while you're there, use some points on a different auction. Can't use points on them auction, on them raffles, but you can use on other ones. And we've done 1,000 of these sheets, Logan, in total. That will have been, if we do 1,000 sheets, that's 30,000 coins. Do you know that?
I do. 30 times 1,000.
30 times 1,000, yeah.
Well done.
30,000 coins.
That's genius. Not just the shit pre-phase.
Oh, I can look at the chat, can't I? Okay, so we've got.
So how many of my raffle tickets are gone? No, I bet.
Leave this on for 2 minutes.
How's that?
No, I don't have the Kew Gardens. Okay, so we've got 3 for Ian. A1 coins, 3. Okay, that's £99 for you, Ian. Times 3. If you can go over and pay that, I've got you written down. 3. That's 99 for Ian. In the private chat. Ah.
Oh, boycott. She said no, she said the chat.
I don't know what I've done there. I've messed up the chat. I messed up the chat, so I saw. Oh, you're back, Steve.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Okay, I was just trying to look at the chat. Then I've got Ian down for free. A1 coins down. He wants 3 of those vouchers, so it's £99 for him. And I couldn't see if there was anybody else. Pardon me. So if you can, so now you're back. I'll just take these out. Get another couple.
Oh, Ron, you say the next Hercules ain't coming out in the new year. Did you hear that? I haven't heard anything about the next one. I'm surprised how quickly they brought out the second one, but it'd be nice to know when the next one's coming out. Or better idea. I thought they could throw it out the following week like they did with the Hydra. Scroll back down. Okay. All 10 are going to be released next year. Whoa.
We've got loads at the garage.
Well, happily, I retire in January, so I'll try and make sure I'm sat at the computer any day that potentially they come out. And I've done the same as you. For a second account for Westminster, I had about 4 accounts. My mum, my brother, whatever, his son to the in-laws. So I have 2 pop joys I can use to try and hopefully cram 6 each time. I just sold them to me in Lion today. The Hydras are going for a bomb now. I've got one of the millions in an empty on it already. The Lions. So you've got one.
Ready for the next
fully booked. Oceans. Ian's been doing £100 vouchers to be used anywhere on the site. £33. It was basically an auction, and he's then created or is allowing 10 people to have the same deal. So if you're interested, 33 quid, you get a £100 voucher to spend anywhere on the site.
So £100 for 33
and you can
quid.
buy multiples.
I want 10.
A1 Collectors, for example, has bought three of them. So,
and we've done 1 for Sean, 1 for Steve, 3 for him. We've done 5. So, would anybody else like one? Or more than 1? Would anybody else like 1 or more than 1? This is the opportunity to snap my arm off at the elbow for 6 of them. To be fair.
yeah, 10 pence is a good one to collect, Sean. Most certainly. They're going to go up nicely in value, but
are we done?
Currently with the 2008s, there's 2,000 of each coin. They talked about 1.2 million of the 2019s making them rarer, but with the Hercules, they're just making 1,750 of each coin, which is going to make them considerably the hardest to get and the quickest to go up. Silly value price. I'm not trying to do the big one, but £10 note AA01, yeah, that'll be good.
There will be some things, obviously, you know, that we pull from the site, like when we notice that somebody's just using their points to buy, I don't know, £5 notes or whatever, and they've got no intention of keeping them, but they're just going to probably use them. It's like we don't want the system abused. Anybody else for one of them while we're here? Before we move on.
They once paid up, Ian.
Thank you very much. A bit more money in the bank, John.
Yeah, we got, yeah.
So we're getting there. Let me know when you've covered the next one.
We got 256 quid.
How much you need for the next one?
Next one.
Oh, so we still need another. All right, still another 800.
£843.14.
£843.14. John doesn't. The look on John's face is like, you ain't no way you're going to get this before 6 o'clock. Going on now.
So,
Peter Rabbit, change checker. Bunsy. So how about if I put 20 of those up for 100 quid? That's a fiver each. Do I have a bid for that? Do I have a bid for that? 21 of them for 100 quid. Yes, John. 20 of them, I mean. 20 for 100 quid. Don't know why I said that. Well, I do, because I know it was in my mind.
Sean's whacked up 25. You indicated £100 bid, weren't you?
Yeah, £100 bid for 20 of them.
For 2019, yeah, not 2018.
Yeah, 2019. The non-released one. The one that we put into circulation and got a lot of publicity over.
One.
Sorry?
4 million, didn't they?
What was that? Got a bid? No? Is there a bid, Mr. Fraser?
No, Sean, if you're thinking that they're not the 2018 ones, these are the ones that the Great British Coin Hunting.
That one. How about then if I do 22 of them for 100 quid? Do we have a bid now? $22 Peter Rabbits for 100 quid. Does nobody think that's a brilliant deal? What's that say?
That's just me chasing people. I'll just put a 22p around 19s for 100 quid. Anyone? Question mark.
Oh, right. I thought he was putting it on the screeny thing. So 22 of them for 100 quid.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Sean's indicating that he wishes to bid or not. He said, I always buy for my kids. Got them. If I win, I'll pay. But I don't know whether that... If you want to bid, Sean, you need to actually put down a figure, which would be 100 quid, and then I can progress and do a countdown.
Oh, yeah. You need to put the figure, Sean. So you need to say 100 quid. At the moment, you've won 2. $23 coins. Okay. 20. 25 coins for 100 quid. Now I know one of you's going to bid on that. $25 coins for 100 quid. Every single one of them in 10 years is going to be worth £100 each.
Because you have to surmise none of these have been entered into circulation at all, compared to the amount that were put into circulation in regards to the queue and sold separately in the packaging and in the gear sets. This coin is going to be considerably lower mintage than Kew Gardens. It is the same shape, plus is more collectible because it's Peter Rabbit rather than a pagoda. So yeah, these are going to be same sort of price in 10 years as the queue is 10 years later as it is now.
Yeah, exactly. And let me tell you all why I'm not bothered selling off whatever I'm selling off at the prices I'm selling it off. Because I'm going to sue for the difference. So I lose money on these. The money that I lose on these, I'm suing them for. Because I've had to turn that into cash in order to cover the X's. Which I wouldn't have had to do if they played a straight game. So that's why I'm not bothered at what price I sell it for, because all of this I'm getting back. Where I've just sold 5 £100 vouchers for 33 quid each, that's £67 difference I'm suing them for. So that'll be 67 times 5 in a roundabout way. So 25 for 100 quid is not enough. 26. What? Yeah, it don't matter. Not for today, it don't matter. I want to get paid today. John wants to get paid. I've got my rent to pay. I'll worry about the rest of it next week. Whoever's online now will get a bargain because I need that money and I'm not ashamed to say so. Yeah, several times, and each time I get turned down. I don't mind you trying again, though. And the overdraft. I've always been turned down by them. Turned down by them, American Express and Sainsbury's. Don't ask me why. I've got others, but I couldn't get them.
So what are we aiming at?
10? Somewhere around there. That's it.
Over.
Oh, I keep putting the wrong bloody coins in the thing. Right then, so did we have any takers on that? I went up to 26 coins for 100 quid. All right then. Maybe 100 quid's too much. I'll do 10 coins for 50 quid. Yeah, that's half it. 10 coins, 50 quid. I'd rather get 100 quid in, but 10 coins, 50 quid. Go on, mate, sorry. Anybody out there want 10 of them for 50 quid? Anybody want 11 for 50 quid? No takers, Steve?
Nope.
12 for 50 quid. No. 12 for 50 quid.
Gary, the opening bid's 50 quid. There's 10 on the 12. So how many?
We'll do a credit, so.
Today's the 13th.
You put it on 11, meaning you wish to bid on the 11 for 50. It's now 12 for 50. You need to put down a cash value you wish to bid 50.
Was that a yes or a no? Did we have a bidder?
I don't think we do.
Today's the 13th. Lucky for some. So how about then we do 13 for 50 quid?
Got 30 watches now, boss.
13? It's
31.
Nothing. Oh, 31. 31 watches, and none of you wants 13 of those for 50 quid. Are you mental? There is absolutely nothing in existence today that you could put 50 quid into and make such a profit over 10 years as you can that right now today.
My mental arithmetic doesn't have to be all that good to indicate that that is cheaper than you can buy them from Change Checker.
It is. And that offer is only going to be available today.
Consider that if you're buying it from their $2.99 to 20 or 30 for every package as well.
Do we have a bid?
Saying you're breaking her heart, she just doesn't have the money to help. She's sorry.
That's the way it is. That's why I'm doing it, Angela. You know what I mean? Money's tight at the moment. And if I have to do a fire sale and sell stuff off cheap in order to pay the expenses, I'm suing them for that. Because I want it back. I haven't worked 7 years just to throw it all away. And we are taking action against them now. That is finally happening, which I'm really pleased about.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right, you see if you can get me a bid. I'm going to take
Ian.
these out. Yeah.
Ian only got 50 of them, otherwise I'll be bidding. That's one of the ones I bought heavily on myself. I got about 50 of them. Otherwise, I would take it because, yeah, you sit on it, it's gonna increase. It can't do anything but.
Absolutely, it's going to increase. I'm just going to take these out.
And in 1 or 2 years' time alone, it's going to be at least double. Kew Garden sells for about £150 a pop, and they made a fair few of them. They put into circulation. So much so that people are still finding them. Like Jared found recently, still in circulation. And they obviously put them into all of the year sets, all of the proof sets, all of the package coins that they sold, and that's how they all went out. Now you got a Peter Rabbit, which has only gone out in a packaged coin or in a year or proof set. So not a single one of those put into circulation, which stands to reason that it's going to be rarer in number than Kew Garden. Plus, it's more collectible. It's got Peter Rabbit on it. That's why I've got 50 odd in my drawer. I've been picking them up over the years, as and when I've been able to, with the limitations they put, rebuying from different sites or me using different addresses, because I'm happy to sit on them and wait for the price to rise. 13 for 50 quid, that is cheaper than you can get them from anywhere.
Two and a half years. 2 years, 4 months, like 5 months. Actually.
What was the month?
July. 1st of July.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, the 1992-93, they say it's super rare, but again, they did that in all sorts of different formats. Because of what it was, they did it in probably more formats than many other things. One's got about 50 as well. Okay, this is EEC. That's in so
Mayfield.
It's a biggie. Nice coin, but
no. DT2.
How many items do they sell like this?
9 JQ.
That's EEC and a voter for the paged. So that was before they had phones. You had your pager.
2 years.
July 2015, yeah.
Reduced it into that as well. So we know it's a FTP kind of large one, rather than Q, but loads of different significant coin. Various coin 2018 Newton, yeah, I've got a few of those. That was the first time I went to the mint, that was, Ian, pure fluke. And I took my daughter with me, and we went around there a couple of times.
Monthly net income.
And since then, the Royal Mint have done nothing like it. Everything they've done, they've actually been produced in the same year. They haven't done anything which has been standout rare like that anymore.
Oh yeah, you're going
They
by
silver
my
who
wages.
set like that's the diamond paperweight, nice.
Can't go by my wages.
Funny enough, these silver ones
Business account.
often sell
My
cheaper
income. It's
than the
me.
Cooper nickel
That
ones.
is me.
Yeah, but you pay yourself that amount. That's your income. Mate.
Well, it might be, but I can, honestly, this.
And what you get on tips or whatever, anything else, any other benefits?
Yeah, probably about 500 a month, 600 a month.
Yeah, Sean, I'm similar. A lot of my and a lot of my stock has all been based on when I got
But it ain't going to do
into
a-
Ian's website
do
in the
10
early
grand
days,
or
and I used to listen to his messages
I-
for the days of live streaming,
£200 a month.
and he used to say what to look out for.
Oh.
He was the one that told me
That, mate.
if you see it,
Go on, then you do it
see
your
many
way, 'cause
coming
it ain't worth it, so I'm
everywhere.
not on it, so
The bags of them as a result. I paid X amount for them, but I'm now steadily selling the bags about 100 quid. Lovely coin. And again, we very seldom to see that in the coin hunt now. That's going to soar on his own. It's the same sort of mintage. Hasn't reached the heights of Jemima yet. It will. As far as I'm concerned, I still think it's the best circulated feed. Some people like Hawking, and these weren't circulated. It's by far the best technical coin they've ever put into production. And I love it. First time I went, also stayed a week, went around 6 times a day. Love it. That's milking it. Do approve most heartily. I'm just hoping that in January this year, next year, they still have the A to Zs in the tills. And they still have that little promotion. If they don't, I'll be gutted. If they do, though, I'm going to be rinsing them on the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. 28 second, we'll go both and to go. Peter Rabbit, second best coin. Yeah, the best Peter Rabbit coin is the 2016, the very first. The entire first series, 2016, were by far the best coins. But I honestly do reckon they did that because they were never expecting to do more. And they thought that was it. Then he sold heavily, and then they've done 17, 18, and the one in 19. And then they've produced loads of other stuff, kid-related, because that's where they know their market is now. Hence why they're bringing out dinosaurs next year, which is ridiculous. Got absolutely bugger all to do with the UK, in my opinion. Yes, we find some bones here. You find them all around the world. We're on a big site of finding them. It's a case of that's cynical milking of the Joe public. So, 31 of you on there. 50 quid for 13 Peter Rabbit 2019s. An item that's already going up in price on eBay. And that is a cheaper price than you can get from anywhere. You cannot find that cheaper anywhere at all. I think that's safe to say because it's a lot cheaper than Change Checker themselves sell it for.
absolutely.
In so much that it's cheaper by the numbers and it's cheaper because you aren't paying shipping for me, whereas they milk you for shipping. I don't think anyone's coming on board here.
No.
Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat for Peter Rabbit, isn't it?
Everybody's too tight for money.
And Peter Rabbit's gone bulimic, I think. There you go. Angela's been doing a bit of research. And as she's put, let's bring it up on the big screen. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Bid on eBay. Peter Rabbit has an average price with bids of $4.50. With still auction time to go. Plus, there's normally postage on that. 30 of them are 50 is 385 each. So in profit even if you sell them immediately. And if you sit on them for a year, you can double that. Sit on them for 2 years, triple it.
You're in profit even if you sell now. Okay.
See what happens. 24 hours. You don't get the money then either. In 24 hours, you get an email or a phone call.
Yeah.
If it's a thumbs up, you get a letter which has got included in, and then you have to sign it, send it back. When they get it back, it's in your account within 24 hours.
I'm going to have to get my thinking cap on, aren't I? I ain't being creative
Ian,
enough.
it's only a thought, but do you have any aviations left?
Yeah, but not many. Not enough to
Right.
raise £1,000 with. I've only got
No, you say this for the auctions then, don't you? For the raffles, yeah.
yeah, I ain't got many of them
So,
left at all. Anybody know how many we got in that box?
So I've just taken them out. There's about 12.
No, that box, mate.
That's not aviation.
No. I'm sorry, completely separate from what I was talking about. I was just wondering, anybody know how many's in that box?
No.
Oh.
Only you know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how many they sent. That's what I was just asking in case you could. Because I can't bloody remember. By the way, there's a raffle up there. Did you get that raffle up, by the way, for me? Yeah. There's a raffle up there. Someone came up with the idea of one.
Oh, I meant to say, Ian, there was 3 of them up there. I assume that there should only been 1.
There's 3 new raffles up there.
No, I'm talking about there was 3 raffles of having dinner with you and Fran. I assume there should only have been 1.
Yeah, just 1. Is there 3 there?
I don't know whether there's still all 3 up or not.
Oh, God.
How is that duplicate then, Jack?
God love us. So anyway, what I was going to say was, what Steve was mentioning there was, there's a raffle up there. Someone came up with the idea of putting a raffle up there for dinner. So I have put one up there for dinner with me and Fran, you and a guest, wherever you are. So wherever you are, if you win, we'll come to you. And that'll give me a good excuse to get away for a couple of days in that particular area. So if you fancy that, if you think that's me being up my own arse, don't buy a ticket. Because it's not meant to be, but, you know, it was mentioned by a few people. It's like, well, I'd be up for that. I don't mind if people want to buy a ticket for it. I'll be up for it. So that's why I did it. And also, because we've got issues. It's another way of being creative, isn't it? It's another way of coming up with an idea to alleviate the bank balance. Till I get the issues fixed. Once I get the issues fixed, we'll be all right.
In a nice touch from Sean on the screen.
Yeah, no, I'm not bigging you up. That's all right. Not many people do. Collection same time as you started with £1. Oh, you started your collection same time as I started. You started with £1. My coin collections because of you. I look at them now and again and think of my kids. And yeah, brilliant. That's great, Sean.
Yeah, happy.
That's great feedback to have, mate.
I'm just a bit miffed. I never got onto your site in time for Jemima. You warned me and tipped me off about Isaac Newton, but I was too late for any whispers advice in regards to Jemima.
Well, I still believe at some point I might get some, because if I make enough of a noise, I know there's Jemimas left over. I know there's a stack of Jemimas left over. All brand new, buncy, and I'd like to get my hands on a few. But they're playing hardball at the minute, so I've got to play a bit of hardball. Done it again, haven't I?
Well, to be fair to them, Ian, they can print any more whenever they feel like it, can't they?
Yeah, exactly. They can.
And put 2016 on the back, because we can massage the figures, because it's quite near to 2016.
Yeah.
It's only 4 years out.
Yeah, that's right.
Only for their preferred partners, 288 group. Everyone else can go and whistle.
Yeah, and with all the companies...
With this dinner, wouldn't you be scared of Frank giving away all the deepest, darkest secrets?
No. No, it would be an honest dinner with an honest couple. You can talk about coins, or you can talk about anything else but coins. It's entirely up to you. Don't have to talk about coins. Just going to take these out.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Jack. They literally have the license to print money, or mint money as the case may be. Note things, but who knows? Something to do with the other side. When there's a nationwide on Jemima's and all of a sudden change checker got them in again, it was how the heck? I bought loads when I could, as many as I was. I didn't allow many, but then to find out that they were redone and backdated to 2016 for them by the mint, is disgraceful. More than devious, as far as I'm concerned, is blooming criminal. They put it to the back of the coin, but as far as they're concerned, and because it's within a real time, there's no definition of what's real time for minting money with the wrong date. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't do it. So I was surprised to get a Hercules coin with a 2020 on it. I thought that couldn't be given to public until 2020, but it was, and the second one was. Are
you off, mate?
I'll be back in
Hey?
the Topsy friend.
Right. You might have to wrap this up. Oh, you've still got something to do with it.
Louise, if you're there, I'm assuming you never heard anything. Oh, Chris, you may be time to
soon as you're finished,
Just
you can get yourself going.
steal from the boss. We're looking at
Hello, Lou.
2019 Peter Rabbits in change checker packaging, uncirculated, working out of 385 each for 50 quid. If you're interested in 13 of those for 50 quid, just put 50 down and I'll count it down. Alternatively, you can also pay bank to bank 33 quid, just letting you know what you've missed so far. 33 quid for a £100 voucher to spend anywhere on site. So that's an immediate profit of 67 quid. If you're interested, just let us know.
Or if you want to go,
I'm just looking to see what
I'll make it 27. 13 for 50
there
quid.
you are,
If
Chris.
you make it 100 quid, I'll make it 27 of them.
Chris, if you want to change your middle name to Spending, so it'd be Chris Spending Spree, 27 Peter Rabbit 2019s for 100 quid, opening bid. Louise is off to pick up Emily. Okay, cheers, Louise. I've got on here that I don't think we've got anyone coming on at 5. Good, because it's now 9 minutes to 6. You've dragged me on for an hour already, boss. Swine.
Sorry, mate.
My family collectors normally on 9 till 11, but they need to cancel tonight as they don't have any coins they could get from the bank or post office. I've got a book saying he'll come on at 9.
Okay.
And he's asking whether we've heard from Matt and if he's okay. I had a brief convo with Matt a few days ago. He's been knocked down with a bit of a virus. I think he's on the mend now, but I don't think he's fully back to speed yet.
Has he been knocked off his feet, has he?
Yeah, he took a virus. So when the boss finally lets me go, because I was due to finish nearly an hour ago, there'll be a brief interlude, and then Books will be on at 9. If you haven't already been on with Books, our American, he's brilliant. They describe him as the chocolate silky voice. I think a lot of women are falling for him, probably a few men as well. Lovely bloke, and really knowledgeable as well. Regards to US coins. Hello, mate. What? Hi, Sash. Lorna saying hi to Chris. You're passing through. I don't know whether you passed through and gone. If so, if you like, press the like button. But if you wanted to take him up on any of these offers for the vouchers, 33 each, or any of the Peter Rabbits, just let us know and we'll sort it out.
And the other thing that we had was £100 vouchers at 33 quid. You can buy as many of those as you want today.
See, this is what I'm going to be missing when I don't go to work anymore. Look at that for an entry. Hot, greasy kebab fat or hot sauce burns. Ooh, the 3 a.m. kebab squirts.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very dignified people I work for. Yeah, someone said I'm having a kebab so nothing can go wrong, stop me coming in from work, and then someone pointed out only food poisoning. I was a person who didn't come into work on one occasion because he heated up the goose fat to put his roasties in, lifted the tray out after he fluffed the roasties in the boiled them to fluff, and then splashed them down into the goose fat tin, making goose fat bounce all down. Red hot, gold on. So that's all dressed neatly now. So they're talking about him having a kebab and making it into work tonight rather than messing around with roast potatoes. He's getting a lot of potato emojis sent to him now.
Nice.
But he's got fully dressed arm up to the elbow. Yeah, it wasn't the best thing. Awful. Yeah, so yeah, he said nothing could go wrong, i.e. I'm not cooking roast potatoes, I'm having a kebab. And then pointed out, hang on, food poisoning.
No, I don't know.
Don't forget we do food hygiene licensing checks with the people that came. You see some of the working environment. There's a lot of places I won't eat from, put it that way. To be honest, I'm sitting on quite a few vouchers from the other day. Okay, yeah. Understandable. Can you not mock dinner? I don't think that's mocking it. Garlic winner, yeah. Garlic's always good. Oh, for goodness sake. Hello. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, excellent. Well done, congrats. All right. That's right. That was quick.
I want one person out there. Look at that. I'm running out of time. I've got like 3 minutes. I mean, how close to the wire is that? I want one person out there. Is there one person that's got balls the size of brass monkeys and a grand in the bank? If there's one person that's got a grand in the bank and balls the size of cannonballs,
Does it right, Dad?
and you give me a grand investment, I'll give you 50% extra. So I'll give you give me a grand, I'll give you a £1,500 investment.
Louis, you didn't have on live stream, yeah? You dirty swine. God.
Did you get that, Steve?
I did. I have balls the size of a brass monkey. I just don't have the grand in the bank, I'm afraid.
No, I wasn't asking
Right.
you. I was asking you if you heard me.
Yeah, we did.
Cool.
No, I was just commenting that, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't.
I only want one. Now, another day I won't need any at all. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get my thinking out on over the weekend. And it will just save me having to bother.
I hate to use a cliche, but it's all gone quiet over here.
Excellent. All right, one person, I'll double it. If I should happen to have someone in the next 2 minutes, I'll double it. Failing that, I seriously am going to have to get my out on over the weekend.
Boss?
Yep.
Look at the last one.
Pardon?
Look at the last one on the feed.
Last one on the feed. A new tooth is more important. Thanks,
Nah,
Sean.
go up. Right.
Excellent. I only wanted one, so that's excellent. I will phone you up in about 10 minutes, Sean. Finish this off. And that's the job done at 2 minutes to 6 or 1 minute to 6. What time are you coming off, Steve?
An hour and a minute ago, boss.
All right, shall we call it a day there then?
Okie dokie.
You've got a life to live as well.
I couldn't just abandon you, could I, sir?
No, I appreciate it very much, Steve. Okay, so we're sorted. I'll speak to you all later on. And tomorrow we've got the 10p auction, so that'll be a bit of fun. I'm going to have to get involved in that. I've got to find out who's on. Might end up being me. We'll have to see.
It would be the best one. She's going to have to pick up Emily now, but it's at 9.
Okay. All right. Lovely, jubbly. I'll keep an eye on the group chat. And I'll speak to everybody later.
Okay, Jackie.
See you later. Bye for now.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. Go get yourself some tea. Make sure you keep it warm because it's bloody freezing outside. And as usual, I've got to use my catchphrase now, and I'll see you on the flip side, peeps. All right. I'll see you for now.